a new meaning for hand-me-down.
Ooh, Yaoi review.
Hi everybody, it's Corbin, and today we are delving into Sweet Regard by Juji Fusa. I'll read the back, we shall delve into it and get into the nitty-gritty. Poor miserable Yaoi. His cherished little sister decides to run off and get married on the sly, and then a freak car accident takes her out of his life for good. As Yaoi's heart struggles to mend in the wake of a family tragedy, who should show up on his doorstep but the once despised brother-in-law? Suddenly, Yaoi's days and nights are ruled by torturous nightmares and a strange sweet longing. Will Yaoi let Shingo see him at his most vulnerable, or will he keep his door locked forever? Sweet Regard knows that push and pull of illicit desire often leave scars that never heal. Thanks to the life marked by one tragedy after another, bitter Yaoi is certain that he'll never know true love. However, his brother-in-law, Shingo, can't help but fall for the very man who despises him. In order to survive, these two must admit to their secret wishes and face their deepest fears together. This is rated 18+, it's published by June, and it is definitely a yaoi drama. So, this is an older yaoi, but still a okay one. So, to start off with, let's talk about the art. Overall, the art is that kind of mid-90s to mid to late 90s to early 2000s kind of art style. It's not a bad one. It's very kind of sort of traditional. It's a little bit rudimentary, I guess would be a polite way to put it. It's not the best depicted ever. The story-wise, it is good. It's cute. I liked that pretty well. The only thing I didn't like about this one, to be quite honest, is that it literally seemed like every time any sex was happening, it was rape. So that is like, no bueno. As far as when it comes to yaois and the kind of rapey sections, I'm on the fence about it, but in this case, it was a little too intense and too odd. So, plotline-wise, it opens up with the brother-in-law, well, it opens up with the brother, Shinyo, I think that's his name, can't remember. Oh, Yaoi. It opens up with Yaoi, and he is dreaming about his sister, and he's very sad over her death, and he wakes up to his brother-in-law having made him lunch, and it progresses from there. Now, we don't really get any inkling the brother-in-law is interested in the brother at any point until close to the end. Well, actually, the end of the first section. And then the way it's admitted is kind of blasé and rapey. I mean, they get drunk together, and then the brother-in-law forces himself on the brother. Weirdest thing ever. Not my biggest, yes, this is hot moment. It was more like, what the fuck? This is really kind of creepy. Because you're brother-in-law. So, it progresses kind of like that throughout the entire thing, where the brother-in-law is forcing himself on the brother, and we don't quite know where they stand until near the middle, when it's called off for the first time. Now, when it's called off, the other brother realizes there's a hole in his heart, he's really sad, and he was so mean to him, and that he thinks somehow he loves him. And then it progresses, they make up, they have sex, and then the brother starts having nightmares about his sister, and he feels really guilty that he's in love with her husband, and the husband's in love with her, and just a really kind of convoluted yaoi. It's not a good one, it's not a bad one. This is a 2.5 out of 5 stars, so it's exactly middle ground. It's neither hit nor miss. Your collection could live without this, I'll be quite honest. But at the same time, if you're a completionist and you want every yaoi June's ever published, go ahead and get it. It's not the best in the universe. For me, I thought the romance was kind of sweet, but it wasn't the best. So if you guys have read this before, let me know your thoughts on it. It's just a mixed bag. I did like the way they did shorts in this one, like there were background stories about the brother and sister and what they were like after their parents died. But past that, it wasn't my favorite. So yeah. Shoot me comments and questions down below. Give me a thumbs up and share this with a friend who likes yaoi. And I will talk to you guys later.
You like what you see? Then...
subscribe!